Hello viewers, I'm SB, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, where today we head to the mountain with a pretty powerful crew, fully mastered abilities, and what seems like a very useful set of relationships here. So that's going to make it all the more embarrassing when I somehow screw it up. Let's get out here, make sure that our ability bars are set correctly, and then see what's in store.
At last, the great ziggurat. Temple of failure.
Right, nothing has changed about your deal in quite some time. Okay, you're all set. Yep, and yep. Right, I want to stick with these over, like... Yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't actually look at was, combat items that we have on us. Okay. Not really a lot of compelling options here. That's fine. Also, Baldwin has the yips, which is like, maybe not ideal, considering the situation. It would have been really nice to have some milk-soaked linen, but too late now. This is the situation we're in. So it's going to be 2 Oblivion's ingresses, and then, and probably with fully upgraded enemies, and then the actual boss of the place. And I'm nervous for sure. Anybody bringing buffs? Hell yeah. Turn your eyes to the stars. They favor us. Cool relationship points. Great. Alright, does that apply to everybody or yes, everybody? Rad. Okay, what are you strong against? Range skills. That's not the answer I was looking for. Do I just grape shot blast since I can't do real damage to you anyway? I mean, somebody's got to peel that shield though. But I'd be better off just taking it? Probably. Yeah. Oh, except I'm not allowed to do that to the background. Never mind. Yeah, it was still some damage. Alright, we just gotta get rid of you quickly, that's all. Ten is not quite what I was looking for. Alright, those blind tokens are doing excellent work. And here we're just gonna deal with the fact that we have a big blind. Yo, if this hit, it would have been so cool. Gosh, these guys are fast.
But deadly all the same.
Okay, the regen is bad news. I need to hit for 2 damage. I can do 2 damage. Actually, though, because of the fact that... Yeah, Abyssal Artillery is just going to kill you anyway. I may as well just shoot somebody else. Maybe this would be a good time for a Grape Shot Blast? How much bleeding do you have on you? Now let's just fire. Yeah, I guess I want you to just swing normally. We want to let the Abyssal Artillery do the job here.
An unavoidable end.
Alright, 2 is sufficient.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Okay, the flesh, you know, the flesh is coming off of those bones. Probably ought to do something about that. My dude, you have got to start swinging higher.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
Alright, why don't you just take 15 or so turns real quick there. Let me yank a couple of these. I can't deathless with everybody else at perfectly full health, I guess. It's not usually a problem. Shoot. Yeah, because I, like, really need to, actually. Well, it's about to be Alhazred's turn. I guess we'll just do a heal. God, everybody's hitting so low. Please don't whiff this. 7 counts as a whiff. 0 to 30, 7 counts as a whiff. I wish I could do something about it. I mean, I can throw up some taunts, but we can't guarantee they'll actually hit. Okay, there we go. Hitting people for 21 certainly helps. And of course, this guy's going to get his turn before anybody can do anything about the health situation.
Bravo!
Maybe he'll just die? Oh, it's not him.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Okay, 27. That's
By
a little bit
accumulation.
more what I was looking for. Jeez. All right, we gotta fix this. My dude is bleeding far too much. God, he just can't. He can't stop gaining chop, or he can't stop gaining blind. Yeah. Grape shot blast to clear Damien's insane bleed stack. Alright, I'm kind of glad that missed because it guarantees this will hit. Although, gosh, it hit for like nothing. The two of them together only hit for like the average damage on that attack. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get out of here, shall we?
Take heart and do not relent.
That was way more dangerous than I thought it was going to be.
Burning brightly for all the world to see.
I just got to remember to, like, count Damien's taunts. Be a little careful. Sometimes back off of attacking for a turn or two. Let Baldwin come in with the withstands. I'm getting overly aggressive, and it's putting us in a lot of danger. Okay, this time nobody has any buffs. Okay, no, altar I guess is good. Strip those right away.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Alright, that's mildly annoying. Well, yeah, I think we just try to cut them apart, right? This is going to be a little awkward, though, because of how hard it is. Yeah. We're going to have a lot of people just moving around. I might go after the weaker one, then. Well, Dismas is going to have... Yeah, you know what? Dismas is going to have all this bonus damage. You definitely just need to run up. %30 debuff resist? Yeah. Okay. God, these things are fast. Okay, well, all of a sudden, it's no longer quite so critical that I kill that thing. Still the right move. Do I want to pull the cardinal to the front?
On closer inspection.
It can't do entropic star from the front, but we don't know, like... We know these things have less impressive attacks from the back, I guess. And this way I can do an acid rain that will hit both of them and, yeah, light up the Death Stored one.
Development.
Okay. Yeah, we effectively prevent an attack every time we make that rush judgment happen. Let's clear Damien's status effects real quick before he bleeds to death. And then he just gets him right back. Whatever, it's fine.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Yeah, I may as well go ahead and eat the combo token here. Guarantee the blight. Alright, I think we're good now, so is there anything I want to do aside from fighting? Are you at 0? You're not at 0. I guess I better, like, try, just in case. Alright, we're a little more wounded than I would like.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
We do have full wheels, at least. And it's actually 100% fine at this point if Damien goes mega toxic, because our relationship points are never going to matter again.
The Nightmare Gate is revealed.
Okay, if we get one more pulse of healing.
Only infernal nihility and non-existence.
No, I was going to say we'll basically be back at full.
Ambition's reach forever exceeds its terrible.
Okay, sure, hands, ambitions reach. That makes sense. Ooh. All right. Can I tell you, I'm a little bummed out that it isn't actually a butt. All right, well, I'm just going to grab a couple of those tokens if you don't mind. Okay, I was going to say, I'm assuming it will literally set him back, but it has to hit to do that. I didn't even look at its resists. Okay, debuffs are basically impossible to apply, but everything else is a go. And we're not going to land stuns. All right, let's see if we can get some combo tokens. We cannot. Also, this thing gets 15 turns per round, which is fun. For yourself, I guess? We're gonna need that speed buff. No, I definitely want to get further forward. I mean, we should also speed buff you. Okay, so we're gonna have to only every other turn take that thing. Well, I guess I just shoot into it. It doesn't actually have that much HP, which probably means that it's only phase 1 of a multi-phase fight. But it sure does gain like 1,000,000 block plus tokens. Okay, combo tokens is good. Get some blight up there. Really? With a strength on you? That was what you did 2 damage? Okay, and when it decides you're going backwards, you're going backwards. It's going to hit you however many times it has to. I'm gonna go toxic because going toxic heals, right? Yeah. All right, we'll just keep this up. We're not going to hit this stun. Do we have a better result from a combo token on anything else? Not really. If I take his... block tokens with this. Don't fucking... God damn it. The knockback always working is a huge bummer. Well, I mean, not, you know, always, like, working like once per turn, no matter what, is a huge bummer. Okay, that one's not so bad. Can Alhazred act from this position? I don't actually think so. Oh, you can do weird reconstruction from anywhere. Cool, 7 health. Yeah. Damage over time effects are really, really powerful. I think we just, like, it seems like it's always right on the on bosses to just rely heavily on damage over time effects, no matter which boss it is. A critical for 5 damage.
This is no time to falter.
Oh, come on, don't resist the move. Why would you resist the move? Well, he's not blocking, so we have to take the hit. Phase 2? I mean, we're fucked. Phase 1 killed us, so... I'll take those. Thank you. Really feel better if you didn't have those. Okay, 75 HP. I mean, we could get this down in a pretty small number of attacks if we can get a little bit lucky. That's not what lucky looks like. If I can't win a coin flip, that's a pretty bad start. Okay, I really need a deathless, and you can't use it from here, can you? No, you sure fucking can't. And you're not allowed to move? Oh, you're trapped in position. Oh, no. Yep, and we're never going to hit the boss with an attack ever again. Okay. Well. Like, I have to heal up, right? Alright, Dismas is going to hit real hard, and this thing is not going to have any opportunity to wiggle out of it.
Hold fast, for who
Buddy.
knows what lurks in the beyond.
I want so badly to get you out of there. Ah, shit. Right, yeah. Okay, so you actually... You probably do just want to heal? I mean, it's off of death's door, I suppose. Yeah, if we can't move Damien, and this seems to be relatively permanent, I don't know how we're going to survive the fight. I can just try to push myself to... I dare not swing. But I can try to push myself to Toxic again.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
If Damien's trapped in this position, the only person who can heal him is Alhazred. This is bad. And dude's got 1,000,000. I probably will just miss the attack. But I had to go for it because, like, stealing the tokens... Yeah, no, I had to go for it.
No time to falter.
Yeah, we're just gonna get bad lucked out of the fight. It's gonna be like a series of coin flips, and we're not gonna win enough of them. It's pretty good damage. Gosh, I sure hope there isn't a third phase. Alright. You still can't move. But you go Toxic. Yeah, getting him off of Death's Door and then returning him to Death's Door made him able to stand up and actually swing, which is something. Hit the blight? Ah, come on, dude. What are this thing's resists at right now? Okay, very, very high. Extremely high, actually. Well, there's a chance we just rip a kill off the top here. Yeah, phase 3 is real bad news. It turns out Burn Salve was exactly the wrong healing item to have in this situation. I am allowed to move now. And so I think I had better. Okay, he put my party back in order. I appreciate that. Please don't attack me right after you put everybody on Death's Door. That feels like poor sportsmanship. I'm gonna borrow a couple of those if you don't mind. Can't take them all, but... Alright, I am willing to eat the attack here.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
So you're going to be able to deathless someone. I'm healing him because he's the least valuable. Because the heal from deathless is guaranteed. Hooray! Riposte. Yeah, the constant weakness tokens are a real problem. We don't have a good way of countering them. Well, I mean, I guess we have the constant generation of strength tokens. This is a way of countering them. Yeah, de-horror yourself there, friend. And then, like, if I take this shot, I'm gonna get punched in the face for lethal. I can just take aim. He's got 12 toxic on him from punching the the toxic what's his name? So maybe I just take aim. Just hold out for a second. If that dodge token triggers, we can maybe get some real stuff done. So ethereal dust. Clear the cooldown so I can deathless again. You're at risk of actually dying if I don't heal you.
The path of exculpation need not be alone.
What we're doing mostly is making sure that he stays alive. This is actually a good time for a burn salve. And then it's like... debuff resist 40%. Maybe I try to go for the heal here, because I think what I would really like to do is swing on his turn. He's tough enough to eat a punch. Yeah. Okay, we got a decent heal off. I probably won't be able to hit him, but... this removes the combo token, too. The thing is, I need to clear tokens. Yeah. Alright, 12 is not so bad. We can live with 12.
This is no time to fall.
Dismas fails to dodge, ruining the whole plan.
The pulse slows. Sanity returns.
Just steal some of your tokens, I guess. Everybody's always on death's door, 100% of the time.
Incremental,
Yeah.
but deadly all the same.
taunting isn't going to do anything because every one of his attacks hits everybody anyway. I'm out of withstands. This is going to... I'm bleeding so badly that this is going to Death's Door me. And maybe the right thing to do is just try to, like, shelter in place and let the boss rip itself apart on... I don't know. Having people die earlier than they should is certainly not actually very helpful.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
It does really suck that Dismas is always weakened, so the riposte is dealing like no damage. Yeah, we're not getting the stun. This will cancel one of Baldwin's weakness tokens. But we can't get the other one off. So it kind of doesn't matter. And I can't eat a riposte. What I kind of need is for my team to be able to go in a different order. This is actually going to do better damage than pistol shot. Yeah, I think I just have to swing through it, right? Like, there is no other way. Because he's going to gain 2 riposte tokens every turn. Yeah, buddy, you just got to swing through.
Another blow on the bruise.
He's got to be close to really dead, though, right? We're swinging through.
He will drift among the stars.
Okay, this is not the worst time for people to be going to pieces. This has to be the last form, right? Has to be.
Ambition drove you to abandon everything you had. For everything you wanted.
Okay, that was 100% a I had a flagellant in the party win. That's the only reason we got that.
The flame sears the skulking shadows from the darkened corners of the earth.
The flagellant going double toxic relatively early in the fight is the only way we made it through. Flagellant seems very, very, very powerful. Oh, all right. So I guess there's only one more entry on that list, although I don't know what that means, like, practically in terms of where we're at in the story.
Your unprincipled overreach any longer. I made ready to depart, imploring you to rejoin me in more wholesome pursuits. Instead, you babbled of impossible measurements, ushering me down into the bolted cellar. In the dim light, I recoiled at the preparations you had made. 4 bodies laid out along the lateral points of the crown. As the dagger's blade revealed itself through my chest, I understood. I was to be the 5th. Perhaps the world was a dream. Even so, it is surely worth remembering.
We'd like to believe so, huh? All right. So, I think what we do before spending any more resources on heroes
Find any advantage.
is just like plow a lot of stuff into resourcefulness, right? Because I think we have all the stuff that we really want from the heroes. This will give actual strength benefits. Free random in item, better location scouting, cheaper stagecoach repairs is like kind of whatever. Ooh, free mineral rich spring water at each oasis is certainly cool. Okay, so yeah, we wanna I can get to here. I can almost get that mineral rich spring water. Well, let's go ahead and do this.
We stood on the shore, gulls wheeling overhead, the horizon brimming with infinite possibilities.
And then we could learn a new slime. Yeah, let's learn a new pet. Debuff resistance, increased chance of looting items from road debris. Gosh, I wish there was a number on that. Don't just tell me increased. How much? How much increased?
Fear and failure in ample portion.
Okay, so now we have some heroes who have memories. More memories are available to choose from when illuminating onto heroes. Huh. Oh, interesting. So like if you just had a successful run, you can carry over the survivors of that run. That's what the memory thing is. Recalling memories costs candles though. This is a weird system. So we don't have enough candles left to slot anything. And everybody has the same, yeah, everybody has the same ones available. Okay, well that's weird. We're just gonna unlock like another in item or something. Where is that one?
To recall
This one.
a thing is to make it real once more.
Or maybe like a combat item? Yeah. Okay, that's a significant amount of healing, I guess. That's one where you're like not usually going to be mad that you found it. Aw, look at him. Okay, anyway.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
Yeah, I don't know if completing the 5th item on the list here gets us an ending or exactly how things go from here.
You must face your failures or be consumed by them. Cast your cowardice aside and make right what you have wrought.
Cowardice is an interesting...
A precise arrangement. The sacrifice of conscience. The abandonment of self. The Iron Crown had found its king. Upon your furrowed brow, the mathematics of our existence, the geometry of the cosmos. An ephemeral equation wholly expressed in negative space. To invoke its power was to refactor the most fundamental underpinnings of our fragile dimension. To imprint one's mind upon reality itself. The crossroads. Wait by the lantern's light and welcome what help may come.
So, if I were to take the, if we were to take this guy, it's not gonna... The heroes with memories thing. It's like, we're not going to get the upgraded version of him. No, I don't think so. It's a weird system. I don't fully understand it. It would probably be a good idea to actually engage with it sometime when we have candles. We've sort of bought all of the critically important stuff now, so we'll see. We'll play with it in the future, maybe. Rough patch route scouting is like very whatever. Cadaver hater's kind of whack. Soft is extremely bad. Quick draw, just first round go first probably, but also slow-handed. It's one of them quick slow hands. You also have soft. Oh, you have Cadaver Slayer, not Hater. I was like, did they come up with exactly the same? Pyromaniac's kind of fun, actually. Generous is cool. Sprained Wrist is really bad. Stress Knitter. So probably Woven. You get some number of like bandages or something every so often. Or, I don't know. Fanatic Fearing is not a big deal. That's certainly, we can just ignore that. Occultomaniac is kind of annoying sometimes if you encounter a Shambler Altar. Unerring is completely useless on this guy, I think. They probably ought to make it so that heroes who have no range skills can't get... I guess there's Bellow, but Bellow doesn't do damage. Yeah, I don't. You probably shouldn't be able to roll that trait on this hero. And Head in the Sand is real crummy. Erudite's fine. Greedy's probably also fine, honestly. Fanaticator is kind of bad. Weak Grip is maybe not relevant on Audrey. And then you get your Early Riser and also Light Sensitive. So if the Flame is high, Paracelsus is fast and weak. If you're doing a Plague Paracelsus, this is not super meaningful. So it's a lot of kind of crummy heroes. Obviously, a lot of this is fixable. We have all your skills now. What have we not done with you? We haven't really gone Survivor. Yeah, we haven't really gone Survivor, I don't think. So where are your healing skills usable from? Cauterize can't be used from the front. And it's actually your only healing skill. So you wouldn't be able to frontline, but you could go like second row and rely on like Searing Strike. So that combat, that fire resistance piercing is less important. Searing Strike scales pretty well. And you'll still get it a fair amount of the time.
Nothing remains save a burning will to survive.
So we could then have you go second. You still need lots of bells. Yeah, this is very acceptable. I mean, have you go first.
Beneath bloodlust and fury
And if we're doing that, I kind of want to just go Ravager.
and shame.
Wicked Hack removes block. You always get winded. But at the end of your turn, for every winded, there's a pretty good chance you'll gain. So I wonder if that means that, like, I mean, I guess it must be separately stacking effects, right? So if you have 2 winded, there are 2 independent chances to gain blocked, which can both fire. Yawp puts up a taunt. I don't know. Is this good? Doesn't seem good. But I guess the idea is you do a lot of... Wicked Hack exists mostly to remove... Like, you Wicked Hack people if you're trying to peel 2 block charges off of them. And other than that, you just, like, spam Bleed Out. Yeah, I mean, that's not horrible. Probably take it if it bleeds off the bar. Because we very much want to be in the front row here. Although, we're not bound to the front row. But, like, we're going to be doing toe-to-toe a fair amount. Probably 2. Yeah, sorry, we are bound to the front row. You can only bleed out from the front row. And then you got Iron Swan, but Iron Swan's going to be pretty soft. Because you're going to get winded right away super fast. Alright, and then we can play ranged Audrey. And
Unseen.
we'll, like, Plague Paracelsus. Paracelsus still needs a little bit of love. This squad's a bit low on healing.
Science stains the surgeon's hands.
Plus 50% healing over time given. But you don't have the ability to heal over time. Right? Yeah, it's just Cauterize. Oh, Run and Hide gives regen. Yeah, I guess I'm not holding alt. I'm not looking at the upgraded versions of things. So it does affect Run and Hide as well. I mean, gosh, seems bad. Okay, so hold on. Weak Grip is minus 3% melee crit. I'm wondering, because she's got this thing where she's going to want to back up sometimes. I'm wondering if we want to go for a little bit more of a movement comp. Sprained wrist is really annoying, but we could maybe just prioritize getting rid of it really, really heavily. Yeah. Your stuff really requires you to be in the back. If we're not going to use you for melee, so that we can avoid this, your stuff really wants you to be in the back, and you probably want to be in, like, maybe even physician mode? I mean, we don't have some of the skills that make physician mode interesting. Yeah, I guess it would just be alchemist. Gosh, I don't know. Oh, hey, we have a tag here. I mean, the fact is, it's just like it doesn't make sense to use run and hide, and it's a really bad skill. I think that's the truth, so we just ignore it. We get better cauterizes and some dodge and stuff, and we just hit. She feels not well spent here. Yeah, I think this composition would benefit from just having somebody else who's maybe capable of moving around a little bit.
A murderous melody lingers long after the final chord has been struck.
Like, maybe we go soloist. We have you do this Nightsworn thing. Start in the back, and we have like the lunge and the dance and stuff. We drop Battle Ballad for Harvest. Yeah, I kind of like that. Probably want Dead of Night. And then she needs 2 bells before we see whatever pirouette is. And I think she's like the top priority for them. It's kind of a weird party, but it might work. So we definitely take off Incision for Plague Grenade. We definitely want to be running Blinding Gas. Yeah, we have good Blight Resistance Piercing. Cause of Death seems not so good. Once we upgrade Indiscriminate Science, we can add that in place of like Ounce of Prevention. Gosh, it's hard to imagine using Ounce of Prevention as it is. Yeah, I think let's try it like this. A Nightsworn, an Alchemist, a Soloist, and a Carcass. Walk into a bar. And so your deal is to just hold the enemies down, make their day miserable, inflict a lot of bleed damage. Yeah. And we're yapping, so we're putting up weakened tokens, and I don't know if this is gonna work. This seems kind of fake. And then we're like really looking for a field hospital early to clear Sarmenti's trait. I really want to make this composition or something like it work.
More harshly on the far side of the brook. You see, even your valley is not immune to the spreading stain.
All right, let's hope this is a sign of things to come. Who's going first? One in second. All right.
Early results are encouraging.
Yeah, that's pretty good teamwork.
Subtraction, an invariable result.
So if pirouette is an attack that carries you back a space, then Audrey could be bouncing around the party, repeatedly lunging.
Push on to the inn.
It could end up being pretty good, maybe.
Supply await you.
We gotta clear her negative trait as well. Okay, our free random in item there was a bucket. That's pretty good.
The place is a little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
Okay, so
Spend what you can.
provisions are no surprise. They're kind of the same as always. Oh,
Indeed, it
interesting.
ever did.
I thought the new pet was always unlocked, but I guess it's just we've had few enough that it's been able to be the case very easily. Well, part of me wants to go Collector's Chandelier and Orphan Wolf Cub. The Pygmy Pliskin certainly wouldn't be terrible either. Contraption items. So like thunderclap grenades. I think smoke bombs are contraptions. So they're good. They're good items. Yeah, maybe we want to try something like that. Something a little unusual. Before each location, chance to produce them. Yeah, let's do something weird. Get to start with some healing salves because we just unlocked those. I'm definitely going to grab the whiskey. We're going to grab our Radiant Flame, of course. Desperate for Radiance. And the reanimated rabbit seems tough to get good value out of. Positive relationships are so powerful. In the absence of like a build in the direction of one of the other
The
pets,
next stop is
it feels
Leeds
very
away.
hard not to take.
Plan accordingly.
All right, so we got ourselves a Tinker's Bench. Do we want to buy anything else? I might just buy some stale bread and carry it. Honestly,
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
although I guess if I was going to do that, maybe I mean, it's only +1 max HP, and I'm assuming it applies to everybody, but +1 max HP is pretty unimpressive. I guess the idea is if you have food gear items on your stagecoach, then you're generating food periodically, and you're more likely to end up with larger stacks than that. But like, how much plus max HP do you have to get before it starts to feel meaningful, I wonder? I don't necessarily think that we need anything else. And to be perfectly honest, I guess I haven't really been thinking about this, but we probably should be buying the whiskey flasks and then not using them, right? Because there's like no chance of getting a relationship on the first thing anyway. And this way we can apply them more appropriately to like people who might need them during the second inn.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
All right, so we're going to be doing bleed out like all the time. We may as well upgrade that. Get the big bleed out of it. And then I kind of like, slice off's really fucking good, right? Very hard not to take it. Oh, also goals. Sorry, never remember to look at goals. Use pick to the face twice in a single fight. That's a single candle. Plague grenade twice in a single fight. For some reason, that's 2 candles. We're going to get that, no problem. Okay, and y'all want to fight fanatics and swine. We shall see. I think I'm going to save the mop bucket too. This feels like a second in item.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
I kind of like this. I definitely don't want minus 100% field hospitals. And like all we have to do is avoid the hoarder?
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
Plus, this gets us... Well, we mostly face swine in the sluice, not in the fetter. I just think it makes sense to me because it feels like the area that you fought them in the first game, but... Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and rest and prep. I think we're good to go. Got enough money to do some work at the field hospital, should we be able to find one. And in fact, if we can find just a little bit more money before we get there, we can maybe remove all 3 of our really meaningful negative traits. That would be cool. Yeah, but I think we're not actually going to go into this first biome today. Sorry, this is mostly because I spent so much time screwing around at composition time. But when you come back next time, we will be setting off into the 5th layer of the adventure, and who knows how terrifying the enemies are going to be on this one. We do not get a comprehensive list of changes or anything, but they were already pretty mean before, frankly. So come back next time to see how badly we get bodied, and we'll see you then.